Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another episode of Brickmania TV. Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back. Today Dan is joining me, and he has his all-new 6-pounder, and that is the 57mm. Oh man, I messed it up.
57mm anti-tank gun.
57mm anti-tank gun.
That's right.
Nice.
So the same gun, the Americans use it. The British designed it. Americans built it under license. I think the British were having a hard time at the beginning of the war, even coming up with enough factories to build these as fast as they were losing them to attrition.
So as you can see, you have it here on the Universal Carrier.
Right. This is Cody's new Universal Carrier Mark II. Just wanted to show you that.
Also came out today at the same time.
This is a separate video, but these kind of go hand in hand. Cody and I teamed up and made sure we each put our footprint on this, or thumbprint, or whatever you want to call it. So this basically is the standard British and even American anti-tank gun from World War II for most of the war. Up until Germans started coming out with the Panthers and the Tigers, this thing could take out anything the Germans had in their arsenal, pretty much. So let me show you just quickly that it does have a split tail, which is typical of this gun. You can lock the two tails, the two ends together, using the towing loop.
I always thought it was funny that you were using the Lego wrench to.
Hey, it's a perfect tool. Yeah. It's the perfect tool. It does come in dark gray, but that's super rare and expensive, so we have a black one for you. If you want to go hunt down the not so, if you want to go pay through the nose, you can get your own dark gray one. I think black is fine. So just the real gun, it does have some elevation. It does swivel too. Right now I have it locked really cool into the travel mode because you don't want it swinging around when you're towing it behind your Universal Carrier. You just remove that brick, and next thing you know, boom, we can pose the gun, shoot at different targets, because tanks don't happen to stay in one place. Right. They move, and you want to be able to.
So you can have this thing really solid dug in.
Yep, and that's the idea. You hide it. It's a relatively small gun. You can hide it, and you use the gun's small profile to be part of the underbrush scenery. Hide it in the trees and the bushes. That's the way you do it.
Yeah. So, let's talk about that gun barrel and the muzzle brake on there.
Right. Let me see if I can get a profile of that.
Yeah.
So this is the gun barrel that Will designed for use with our Easy 8 Sherman. It's perfect for this gun. So I took it, put it on the gun.
Absolutely.
And we designed our own little 6-pounder muzzle brake. I didn't think, this is so specific for this weapon. In fact, they didn't even make these muzzle brakes and these long barrels until later on in the war. Sure. So this is like a Normandy era, D-Day era version of this particular weapon with a long barrel.
So it's again a very timely release.
The muzzle brake is designed by us. We built it, we printed it, 3D printed it in the Brickmania. What do we call her?
The orange line?
The orange. It's the orange line. It doesn't mean anything to anybody outside of Brickmania. But
Every guy likes the color orange.
All the different areas of Brickmania have different colors, and it just happens to be that's the orange assembly line.
Orange assembly line.
Yeah. So all the 3D printed comes out of the Operation Orange.
Agent Orange. Very cool.
Agent Orange.
Yes.
Agents Orange, because we have many of them. But this would also be the same muzzle brake that would be fitted to actually the Cromwell tank and the Churchill. Those are both when they're armed with the 6-pounder gun.
Very cool.
So as of right now, we don't sell it separately, but we are gearing up to start selling all the muzzle brakes that we do separately. So they're in limited quantities for now, but eventually we should have all the different muzzle brakes in all the different colors.
Cool. Yeah, so we're debuting it here in this kit, giving it a little bit of a trial run. It's in full production now. It should be. And then down the road, we'll be able to sell that individually, hopefully.
Right, and these are modeled. We're taking actual diagrams and blueprints of these muzzle brakes, and they even have like the little attachment bolt. In this case, you can probably see it.
Yeah, it's cool. That's how they would.
I have a feeling
that
that would actually be on the bottom, but I didn't put this one together. So, but it does have a little locking lug, and they modeled that because our guys are very detail oriented. Pay attention to detail. It's a problem we have here.
Very cool. All right. Any other details on this bad boy?
No, that's pretty much it. You can it does have an open breech, so you can put you put your shell in there. You can pose it with a guy ramming home the shell. These guns, they were used all throughout World War II. Be great for any mock. Battle of the Bulge, Pacific, everywhere, you'd see these guns.
Very cool.
This is, I really like, it has this double shield here, and I like the fact that they have this new Lego piece that lets me
Oh, I know, it's perfect.
model it at the right, actually the right dimension. It's cool.
Is that why you chose to make this model? Because they have that new piece?
No, but I
That it could
was itching to do it. If anybody's bought the previous versions of this gun, you'll know it's kind of the previous versions have been kind of flimsy, and I went through great strides to make this a lot more solid and a lot more usable.
Awesome, very cool. That's a nice update. Yeah, that is the 6-pounder, Dan's all-new kit. I guess for more information, please check out brickmania.com.
I know it's been a while since I've done a kit. It's kind of a letdown.
Right. What? No. This thing's awesome.
Just kidding.
Gosh, you're your worst critic. Or your best critic? I don't know.